Hello and welcome to Orion Outreach. I'm Joe Johnson with ONTV, and I have a special guest here with me today, Christy Shones, who is joining us to talk about a special fundraiser that's coming up. The fundraiser is going to benefit the Let Them Play playground, which exists over at Friendship Park that accommodates young people with special needs. Before we get into the details of the fundraiser, let's talk a little bit about the Let Them Play playground. What is the history of that particular playground at Friendship Park?
Basically, a couple years ago, one of my friends had shared a picture with me, and it was a special needs child on a wheelchair swing. And Sister Souls, Kim Casper and Stacy Blaine got a hold of it, and they started raising money, and they raised enough money, and we put in the playground out at Friendship Park. It's the first of its kind. It's a first in a community park that's not private, so anybody can come out and play. And we put in some sensory equipment and the wheelchair swings.
And there's some other stuff there too, isn't there? There's some things that people can ride
the teeter-totter. There's an inclusive teeter-totter that special needs kids can sit on with their peers.
Okay, so what has the response been like? Do you get out and get to see people taking advantage of it?
Yes, especially this year, it's been great. We've been promoting it a little bit more, and we've seen lots of families that are traveling 30 minutes or more to come to the playground to enjoy with their children. So it's been a really positive response in the community.
And of course, you bring your son out
there.
Talk about your son.
So my son is Xander. He's 14 years old. He has cerebral palsy. He loves the playground. He falls asleep on the swing all the time whenever we take him there. And now his younger brother, Ozzy, who's 8, he gets involved now, and he's starting to see what's going on, and he likes to go and help and push him and scare all the kids that aren't supposed to be on the wheelchair swings off.
That's right. That's something we want to stress, is that if you don't have special needs, stay off the equipment to keep it available for those who can use it. Now, the community came together and raised funds to make the playground possible, but your work's not done. There's upkeep. There's other things. Talk about that.
Yeah, there are people that do get on the swings that aren't supposed to, and then just normal wear and tear. So we always want to make sure that the swings and the playground will be taken care of in the future. So, the clamps break, little things like that, just, making sure the surface is even and the wheelchairs can flow evenly over the surface.
That's terrific. And you get help from Aaron Watley and the people over at Orion Township Parks.
Yeah, the township has been fabulous. They originally donated the land so that the playground could be placed there, and then Aaron Watley has been tremendous in dealing with us and continues to support us in everything and all of our ideas and all the new things that we want to do there.
So I'm guessing you have room for expansion, because a moment ago you told me about some new equipment that you want to bring in. Talk about this new equipment and the fact that you want to expand what the playground provides.
Yeah, a lot of times when these playgrounds are installed, they'll do a big, huge fundraising effort where they have to raise, $800,000 or $1 million. Mm-hmm. This one's kind of more like we're doing it in sections. So now the Daisy Project has taken over the upkeep of the playground and the expansion of the playground. And the township has basically given us a decent amount of land to expand on. So now our new goal is we'd like to put in an inclusive whirl, which is basically an accessible merry-go-round that children in wheelchairs and ambulatory kids can go on together and enjoy the ride together.
Great, and you said it's going to be sunken and flush with the ground, so easy on, easy off.
Exactly. So there's a company called Play World Mid-States. This idea came around this past February. I had seen a picture of a merry-go-round, but it was steel and kind of cumbersome. So Aaron Watley, kind of behind my back, contacted Play World, and they have developed for us, it's called the Inclusive Whirl. So it's going to be sunk into the ground, and then all the kids can just get on, easy off.
That's awesome. Now, to make this possible, we need money. So let's talk about this upcoming fundraiser. This is the 3rd year that we've had available to the community, Palooza. Talk about the origins of Palooza and how did that first one happen?
The first Palooza happened. My sister-in-law Shannon and I met up with Chris Barnett and Aaron Watley, at Starbucks because we wanted to have a fundraiser at a bar with some bands. And Chris said, no, that's not what you're going to do. You're going to have an event at Wildwood.
The beautiful new pavilion.
Right, at the beautiful new pavilion, and we're going to use it what it was put in there for. And the first event we actually put together in 6 weeks.
Oh, wow.
So that was pretty intense, to say the least. But and we had a good turnout, but we're hoping, you know, as this continues and we can continue to raise money and expand the playground, that we'll get a lot more people, obviously, to come out and donate and see what it's all about and meet some of the kids and see why we're so passionate about what we do.
So first and foremost, Palooza is a showcase for local talent. This year you're going to have how many bands? 8?
This year we have 8 bands this year. The first one that's awesome that's going on is Xander, Michigan. And it's not my son.
Just a coincidence.
It's just a coincidence. So we're super excited to have him. So we've got Xander, Michigan, the Reefer Men, Sybil and the Beast, D-Man Group Music Therapy All-Stars, which are an amazing group of men and women who have different needs, and they perform. It's a music therapy group that's provided by the D-Man Foundation. And they're a huge supporter of the Daisy Project and the Let Them Play Playground. So we're super excited. They were there last year for the first time, and they're coming back this year. And we've also got Superworm, 2XL, Maya Green, and my husband's favorite, Trippin' Dixie.
Oh, they're a great group. I've seen them many times, and they're a big draw. So the concert begins at noon, runs through till 9 p.m. In addition to the performances, there's going to be all kinds of other things going on. One thing that has gotten very popular over the last few years is cornhole. So you're going to have a tournament. How can people get involved with the cornhole tournament?
Yes, the cornhole tournament is very popular. It's limited to 64 teams though, but the good news is this year there is 3 different categories, so you don't really have to know what you're doing. So there's a social category, which so it's a little bit easier, not as competitive, and then obviously a competitive category. So you can enter at motorcitycornhole@yahoo.com with your player names. There has to be 2 players. Just email Zach at Motor City Cornhole, who's a huge supporter of the Daisy Project and the playground, and you will be on the list to play that day.
Now, the event, Palooza, takes place on Saturday, September 10th. Is there a deadline to sign up for that, or can you sign up till the day of?
You can sign up until the day of. You pay the day of. It's a $40 cost per team, and almost all the money goes to the Let Them Play Playground. So you can check in at noon, and the bags fly at 1.
But there are cash prizes, right?
Yes, cash prizes, of course. Yes, everybody likes the money.
Great. So what other ways are you bringing in revenue, bringing in money to benefit the playground?
This year we've offered a VIP rocker, which is $25 a ticket. And what that's going to get you is a stadium cup. Only the people, the VIP rockers, will get the stadium cup with the Palooza logo on it. You get a free drink ticket with the cup. You also get a basket of food from O'Haver's Flavors, which we're excited to have this year again. And we also have Buffalo Wild Wings and Chicago Brothers coming out. But in the VIP rocker, it'll just be for O'Haver's Flavors. And then the remainder of the day, you'll get $1 off drink purchases in the beer tent. And you get free bottled water all day. And then we also have raffles. So if you buy a VIP ticket, you'll get entered into the raffle for 4 Tigers tickets with parking. They're awesome seats. I've sat in them before. And that would be for the September 27th game against the Cleveland Indians, which would be a good game to go to. We've got to beat those Indians. And then also you'll be entered for custom cornhole boards and lots of Palooza t-shirts and some t-shirts that were given to us by Powers.
So much going on. And yes, I want to make sure we give a shout out to Anthony Grappito. He's going to be, normally he wanders through the crowd entertaining the audience, but at this event he's going to be up on stage. Talk about that. Yeah,
we're super excited that Anthony's going to be there this year. He is going to be doing a stage performance that'll be from 7:30 to 8, so you definitely want to stay or come and see that. It's something that's new. I don't know that he's ever done this at Wildwood, not that I know of.
Not that I'm aware of.
So we're really excited about that. And we also have celebrity MC Allison Martinek, who was part of Blaine and Allison show. We've also got a bottle drive going on with Tyler's Bottle Service. We're super excited. Tyler's going to be there. So bring your bottles to the event. Tyler is going to get 50% of that. This is his own business that he's created. He's a special young man. And then he's going to donate 50% to the Daisy Project.
All right, so if you have bottles and cans piling up in your garage, bag those up and bring them with you.
Also, we just got added this morning, which we're super excited about, is Cheryl Angelelli. Cheryl is a Paralympian. She, in swimming, she has 2 silver medals and 2 bronze medals. And what makes Cheryl special is she is also a wheelchair ballroom dancer. She had an accident when she was younger, and since then she also works at the Detroit Rehab Institute, and she is a ballroom dancer. And they dance at Fred Astaire Dance Studio in Bloomfield Hills. She and her standing partner, Tamerlyn Gadaroff, just they took first place in World Championship at the Fred Astaire dance competition in Las Vegas.
Wow.
So we are super excited. They're going to be performing 2 dances at 4 o'clock, so you won't want to miss that either. She's also Miss Wheelchair America. She's got so many things under her belt. She's an amazing person. So we're super excited to have her.
Lots of entertainment, lots going on.
But the biggest thing is thanking the sponsors. Yes.
Who do you want to give credit to?
We have so many. We were overwhelmed this year with all the sponsors that we received. We're very, very thankful, because without them, obviously, this event would not be able to take place. The biggest ones, we have some platinum sponsors, are Concrete Placement, Motor City Cornhole, Jamarco Mullins and Horton PC, obviously the Bernie Directive. Thank you, Brian Bernie. Unforgettable occasions are always awesome with the tents that they bring out for us. Team Rehab, Northern Flooring, Prime Designs, Lake Orion Family Dentistry, Real D Property, Real Living, Anthony Grappito is going to be there, and Pat and Terry and Nessa, who are special people. They support us. They don't even live in the state. They live in Virginia.
It's amazing how this community comes together for events like this. It's a really special community. I've been in this community for 20 years now, and it's unlike any other community I've ever lived in. They really come together for this sort of an event.
Yeah, and we are so appreciative. I mean, I know we keep asking, but it really is for something that's amazing. Like I said, people are traveling to Lake Orion from other communities just to come put their child in a wheelchair swing.
Yeah, right. And obviously there's a need for more of this across the state and across the country. But we're going to be taking care of our own right here in Lake Orion. We'd like to see you at the event on September 10th, but you can also donate year-round. How can someone donate year-round if they're not able to attend the event?
There's a couple different ways. You can the easiest way is go to our website. It's www.thedaisyprojectmi.com. There's a PayPal link on there, and there's also the P.O. Box if you just want to send a check-in. You can also check out our Facebook page, which is the Daisy Project Michigan. And then there's also the LO Palooza Facebook page that has all the event information. So you can contact us on any of those forums.
Great. And again, Saturday, September 10th, from noon to 9 p.m. Hope to see you there. And it should be a lot of fun. We've put in a request for good weather, and it's going to be a great event. Looking forward to it.
Yeah, we're super excited.
All right, and that'll wrap up this episode of Orion Outreach. Thank you to Christy Shones for coming down and talking about LO Palooza, and we will see you next time. Thanks for watching.